shout out to our two newest members for the Big Body subscription. We got Miss Edna. What's up, Miss Edna? Shout out to you. Shout out Jay Stoner, also Shiua, Venus, all the people that's over there. Look, we're going to get to 100. We get to 100, we're going to have a celebration because we got all that and more. But shout out, we're up to 4 right now, right? 4 members? Come on, man. We're going to need 5 by the end of the week. Your boy Big Body, man. Go subscribe right now. Go do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Body Cisco, and welcome to Can We Talk with Big Body Cisco, our 3rd installment. It's been doing good, too, because I definitely want to do this thing weekly for you guys to have some kind of content that we're doing. There's a lot of topics we're going to talk about, and don't forget, I'm also going to have guests come in here, females, males, artists, bunch in there. We just talk about all these topics then. But we got to get down to the nitty. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And you guys seen, I've been talking about mental health on other podcasts. And, you know, I didn't know that there was a month for it. But apparently this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But the month of June is raising awareness about the unique mental health challenges that men face. Like I told you guys before, I think the pressure on men today is at an all-time high with expectation from whoever it may be, your girls, your wives, your kids. It's a lot. So, you know, we're just talking about breaking the stigma of how society views and expect men to be strong, self-reliant, discouraging me to express emotions or seek help. Men are less likely to seek help. And that's what I want to talk about too. A lot of you men, the ego is like, you know, I don't need no help, or I don't need a psychiatrist, or whatever have you. I've noticed that, you know, I've actually gotten some help for some of my mental health issues, and it goes a long way. Not a lot. It's not different strokes for different folks. It's not going to resonate with a lot of people, but seeking help is a sign of strength and that you want to be helped. So when I talk about mental health, especially in the men's realm of it, it's important to have open conversations. Like there's not a lot of people, maybe be your family, your partner, that you can have, you know, certain conversations with. There's certain things you may go through that you don't want your significant other to know, that you may not want your family to know, or someone that's close to you. So suicide rates with men are higher rates in suicide than women. And that's because you guys are behind the 8 ball. And when I say that depression, anxiety, PTSD that often go untreated in men is the number 1 cause for suicide. And I'm not trying to get too serious. Nah, I take that back. I am. Because a lot of you men watching this now are probably in a fork in the road where do you talk about your mental health? Do you not talk about your mental health? Mine kind of came up sporadically when I did shout out the Culturally Rooted podcast out there in Utah. And it was a question that was asked. And the reason I was so adamant to answer it is that I've never been asked that question before. So I'm asking you, from me to you guys watching this as well, what are you doing, men, about your mental health? Some people look at it as, oh, you're just weak. I talk to some people, oh, you know, people with mental health are just weak. I don't see it that way, you know, and then when you do have answers like that, I feel like you may be going through it too, and that's like your coping mechanism. But physical health as well, when mental health is ignored, it can lead to chronic stress, emotional burnout, relationship issues, and even physical conditions, and like heart disease and high blood pressure. So fellas, you got to take care of yourself. This is definitely something that you guys, men, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, are going to deal with in some type of capacity. And manifesting your health issues, like mental health is a real thing. And when I say it's a real thing, I'm glad we had a show like Can We Talk with Big Body Cisco, because we can talk about things like this. Mental health awareness for all should be year-round, not just the month of June. That's with anything. You know, when it's like Black History Month or Polynesian History, it's a month. It's a thing that you guys talking about, but the way you deal with it should be year-round. And people ask me, what do I do to kind of like subside my mental health? And it's a trip because you overthink a lot of things. I think when you're at a standstill and you're not doing something, you're overthinking what your possibilities of, you know, am I not doing something? So what I actually taken up the hobby of trading football cards. My son, JB, 10 years old, got me back into the hobby. And ever since we've done that, I've been finding my space of like dealing with trading cards. And, you know, we even got a TikTok channel. Go follow us at JB Cards on TikTok, JB Cards 48. But, you know, we've been doing that as well. And it's a hobby that I could do with my son. But I've noticed that doing things like that by keeping my mind busy has definitely helped me with my mental health. I mean, it may be something for somebody where it's the gym workout and something that you guys may work on. Find something to constantly be doing something. That's why you guys have Can We Talk? We want to do this weekly, so I'm constantly doing something in between shows because it's going to be a busy summer. So that's my take on mental health for men's awareness for this month. But men, do me a favor. I'm not saying go out there and go find help, but do something about your mental health because it's going to help you in the long run. Conversations, communications, have it with your boys. You know, sometimes when you have a circle of friends, you know, whether it's a kalapu circle where that you guys just hanging out, kicking it, talk about certain things that make you feel uncomfortable because that might open up somebody else's mind to how they're going to deal with their mental health. With that said, Samoan students, Alcorn State University, we're talking about grad season. And I was laughing with my boy Austin because we were talking about delays and everything. I go to Utah. I see my brother's pictures out there in California. We did exactly what we talked about. My niece Helen had the big old money headpiece. She had the bouquet. This year, it's a bouquet of money that I seen to do that. But in Alcorn State, Samoan students were asked to leave during a graduation by security during the Alcorn State graduation process. Security reasons were they were cheering too loud and too long, prevented others from hearing the student's name being announced. Look, you've seen the videos right there where you have the family. The families are proud of their graduate, but there's 400 kids at these schools. There's 200 people at these schools, so they need to hear their kid's name. So it was just a bad little thing. The haka, the students performed the haka in the hallway steps of the university in response to being told to leave the ceremony hall. Social media debate. Some are proud of their represented culture, which by all means, whether you're Tongan, Samoan, Hawaiian, wherever you may be, Filipino, you want to celebrate your culture. I think this Alcorn State was... You've got social media now. Security, I've been seeing you can't even wear some leis in some graduations. Others say there's a time and a place for this, and this time was not the time or the place. When is the time or the place? So I open it up to you guys in the comments. Was security doing too much? Because security is kind of lucky. Look, my poly people, you know, security kind of got off let easy because it could have been ugly. Was the celebration overboard causing the disruption? You guys see it in the clips right here where I don't see anything wrong with it because I've lived that my whole life at every graduation. So I don't have a problem with it, but I can see where parents, like say their kid was right behind the kid that's getting all the love and you didn't hear the name, so you ruined that moment for them. That was, you know, it's something that's going to be ongoing from that. Can we talk, people? Going on to Travis Hunter. Travis, you're probably watching this, Travis, whether if you're not or you are. But you guys seen before he got drafted, Travis Hunter was one of the top draft picks that was going to get drafted. He had the girlfriend that, you know, when he was doing the Heisman thing. So rising NFL star of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Longtime partner, Leanna Lene. The girl who didn't stand up during Travis's Heisman Trophy Awards, you know, she was just kind of doing her thing. Even primetime Deion Sanders seemed to be nudging her to stand up. Like, Deion was like, get your ass up. In her defense, she wasn't told to stand up by Coach Sanders. She was trying to take the moment for herself. They tied the knot, people. And let me just say, women, when you look for a ball player, this is like the pinnacle of it, right? They were married. They tied the knot on May 24th. And this is a person, look, ladies, I'm not here to say that you neither here or there of what you guys are doing. But there's women that always know that they're going to get themselves an athlete. Travis Hunter is a offensive and defensive player. I'm not saying he's green to the fact of what's going on, but she about to get paid. Like now she is married to Travis Hunter. He hasn't even signed the big contract yet with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He signed the rookie contract, but look, they married in a barn in Faith Farms in Tennessee. Very lavish venue. You know he paid for everything. Black and white thing, wedding party, guest work, all black dress code. Travis and Leanna wore white. Travis Hunter's gift to Leanna. And look, I'm not here to judge you people. He got I mean to call you, but he got a Mercedes-Benz AMG G63 Brabus 800, reportedly costing $600,000. Now look, Travis, I'm not here to tell you what to get your wifey, but $600,000? I mean, wives are lucky to get a meal after their wedding, let alone $600,000. And if you look at some of the videos, there was an awkward kiss during Alicia Keys. If I Ain't Got You appeared to be dodging a kiss from Hunter. And I'm just saying this, all you young athletes out there, what's wrong with a prenup? because reportedly there was no prenup to this. That means he has $6 million, she got 20, they both got $6 million and $20. Now, you know what I mean? And look, to each his own. Love wins at the end of the day, people. But you young athletes that are playing in college, that are playing high school, I get the high school sweetheart. But protect yourself and your family with a prenup, only because if it doesn't work out, she walks away with half of your... Look, Travis, more power to you, my brother. You already tied the knot. This is probably for the people that are watching this, that are in those similar situations. I get love. I get this booty out there. But fellas, if you guys are single and are playing football right now, there is a whole life you need to live, especially being a ball player. So Travis Hunter, good luck to you and yours, and hopefully she doesn't put you through the wash. E40, Tiny Desk, NPR. You guys seen it, man. You know, I'm an E40 fan. It was a celebration because he did his Tiny Desk thing. 40 Water, Earl Stevens, NPR Tiny Desk celebrate 30th anniversary of the 1995 album in a major way. Look, I don't want to date myself, people, but this is one of the albums, was a part of my childhood. In a major way was one of the things that raised me as an individual. So was I happy about it? Absolutely. Featured on the set list included The Bumble. All these songs may not resonate with some, especially the younger generation, but The Bumble, Yay Area, Sprinkle Me, Captain Save-A-Ho, Snap Your Fingers, You and That, Choices, Hope I Don't Go Back. All my brothers in Hawaii and the Bay Area, if you know, you know, Hope I Don't Go Back was definitely an anthem. One Love, Function, and Tell Me When to Go. Had a live band there. This was not a track show. Like all Tiny Desk shows, 40 performed with an 8-piece live band, the Soul Slappers from the Bay Area. Shout out Kev Choice. I seen a few people that I knew in there as well from the Bay, but he had Bosco singing T-Pain's version. See, when I seen Bosco and he was on his phone and the mic, I didn't know what he was doing, but he was doing the little Roger auto-tune thing, but neither here nor there. Vallejo was definitely celebrated. The Bay Area was definitely celebrated. Key collabs is the fourth of Mount Westmore with Too Short, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube. But I'm telling you guys, be legit. If in a perfect world, I would have had the click there with Be Legit, D-Shot, Sugar T, but it was just 40 being celebrated as he should be because he's been doing this for many moons. And in the words of E40, he's been doing this since he was knee-high to a fly's eye. So E40, salute to you. Hopefully, you know, La Russell was like the first Bay Area rapper that went and did his thing over there. And now we have the legendary E40. Keep doing your thing, 40. The Bay Area is always going to be behind you. And not even the Bay Area, the world. Tiny, and look for some Tiny Desk stuff coming. This is a little hint for what you guys are going on. K Nova in new music, ladies and gentlemen. Artist Spotlight, my brother K Nova, Oakland, California. I'm telling y'all, he just released a new song with Selly. If you don't remember Selly, she was on the song with Spawn Breezy, I'm in Love, and this is one of the tracks of the summer. But a talented and passionate island reggae songwriter, composer, performer, born in the Bay Area, moved to Hawaii. You guys see, go watch the Western Conference podcast with K Nova for all of that. But new song, Trust Me, featuring Selly. Make sure you guys go get that. And I'm telling you, it segues into what you guys are doing for the Feel Good Music Summer Tips. We just did Cali Roots. We got a few Holo Holos coming up. Saturday, July 5th, we'll be in Reno, Nevada for the Western Conference and Friends, brought to you by Big Body Cisco with Tanel, K Nova, Finn, and y'all seen a lot more. But embrace the outdoors, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I'm in the tank top because I'm in Las Vegas. Why? Because it is Devil's Butthole season here in Las Vegas. It is hot as all hell, and it's just the beginning. Yesterday, we had a thunderstorm. Today, hot as all hell. During the thunderstorm, 98 degrees. It was hailing. I'm talking about the clouds was out, lightning and everything, but that's just how Vegas gets down. Go embrace the outdoors. If you can go to a live music festival show, go do that. Curating the right music. Make playlists. People, remember when you guys used to make playlists or, you know, for my older folks, used to make a mix CD or a mixtape? Start getting that, man. You know, they need a barbecue soundtrack. Everything needs a soundtrack, whether it be sex, whether you be kicking it, whether it be a long drive. Everything needs a playlist. Explore new music. Music is timeless, but a musical storytelling soundtrack for your summer definitely is going to boost your mental health. And when I say that's why it segues right into what we talked about earlier, music is a universal language. You'd be surprised what good music can do for you. If you're in a bad mood and you hear a good song, it uplifts your whole little mood. So definitely for your feel-good music summer tips, go catch a live show, make some playlists, and go explore new artists like my brother K Nova. Bum activities. Oh, Lord, Austin. Remember bum fights? Remember bum fights? And look, I'm not for making bums fight each other. But with social media, it's taking a whole new, oh Lord, remaking professional sports for everyday person is becoming a trend. I'm talking about, everybody knows power slap, right? Everybody knows power slap, right? Shout out to the crazy around, shout out Micah, shout out everybody doing that. But they got bums doing it now. They got over there saying, I'll give you $5 if you do power slap with this other bum. And it's getting out of hand. Capturing and offering the homeless, unhoused individuals an opportunity for some quick cash by participating and then filming it for social media. Look, kids, and you guys know that these unfortunate individuals will do anything for $1. But we're talking about they making them fight like the bum fight days when they were just making, bums fight, and now they're doing power slap. The debate I want to have is it a win-win situation for both parties, or is it inhumane? I think it's a little bit of both. Anybody will do anything for the gram. For TikTok, they'll do anything for $1. So kind of be weary about it, people, because stop making Fast Freddy dance for $1. Okay, go fast, and you guys like giving them dollars for that. But the power slap thing, I don't even want to show you. Should we show the video? Show this video right here. Stop doing this, people. I know you guys are bored, but goddamn, because they're also saying tied and beat up. Man gets tied to a heavy bag. If you guys seen the video, it's right here. Got tied to a heavy bag and gets beat up by someone with boxing gloves. I was talking about this with Running Straight. Then I was talking about it with Dan Hangman and the backyard brawls and all that. But is there any kind of amount of money that would make you do a voluntary ass whooping in front of young kids and his peers? Look, people, in closing, I'm saying this. I know we're bored, but damn, bored to what degree? Are we bored to that degree where we'll risk not even losing our lives? I'm talking about altering our lives with instant CTE, with instant bum clips and slapping each other. Come on, people, let's do better. A reason why you guys are dealing with mental health because you're doing dumb shit like this. Come on, man. Your boy Big Body Cisco, Can We Talk? Make sure you guys go hit the subscribe button. Become a family member for the Western Conference Podcast. Hit the button over there. Enjoy these because we got a lot of things in the funnel. If you guys already seen, I was on the Brandon from Vegas podcast with Bill, and we was talking about favorite foods and favorite artists. Shout out Kaipo Kapua, shout out Lefty J's. But that spawned a whole new show that will be coming soon. I'm just going to hint at it. Me and your boy Brandon from Vegas are going to go try all the poly spots out here, whether it's Hawaiian food, Filipino food, Samoan food, whatever it is over here in Las Vegas in the 702. Me and Brandon from Vegas, we're going to do our thing. And I'm telling y'all, you guys are going to love this episode and these new shows we got coming out. Along with that, we got a brand new Western Conference podcast with my boy Samoan Silk from American Idol. That'll be coming as well. I appreciate all the support and all the love. You can go get everything from merch to concert tickets because we're coming to a city near you soon. Everything you want to find is Big Body Cisco on all social media and everything BigBodyCisco.com. See you on the next one. Peace.